I'm Bill Blank. Thank you guys so much.
Here we are on our way to the golf course. Where are we going to play today?
Toad Valley.
Toad Valley. So golf today with Billy from Billy and Willie's Workshop. Fever game with a bunch of Iowa fans, so that's going to be super fun. And then a couple sets tonight at the Funny Bone, and then at a special event where Bill's the headliner.
One set at the Funny Bone, one set at the Elks.
The Elks Club.
Pleasant Hill Elks.
All right.
Chicken parm dinner.
That's all right. Yeah. That's all right.
Dinner and a show, man. That's the key to success. To having a comic nobody's heard of on your fucking event. Is you sell a ticket that's dinner and a show, and you go, hey, look, you get all this for $15.
$15.
And then hope that they buy some booze. I don't know what kind of crowd it's going to be at that thing, but we'll do our best. It's one of those deals where, like, all they did was, like, put a little flyer on their website with no picture. You know what I mean? Like, just comedy night.
It's the Elks Club. I feel like it's a Saturday night. They'll pack that fucking place.
Headliner Bill Blank with a picture of a plate with chicken parmesan on it.
That's some high quality marketing.
Yeah, so
this fucking guy in front of us.
This is great. Let's all get on the interstate going 50.
Right?
He's got shit fucking.
I'm about
on the back of his
waiting for something to come out and hit the fucking car.
Come on,
Look
man.
at this guy right over here. He doesn't even know what he's doing.
Oh, he's scared.
He's scared.
Yeah, he thinks ICE is behind him.
Shit, honey, duck.
Yeah, he's just making sure. I'm not giving him any reason to pull me over. I will drive 10 miles per hour under the speed limit.
That's right. All right, we're gonna reconnect here at the golf course. We'll have some. I downloaded the Tracer app so we can see how well Bill's swing is.
Yeah, you know, I'm not playing that well this year so far, to be honest. Last year, I had the best golf season of my life last year. I actually played really well. I was in the 80s quite a few times.
That's
so far.
I'm gonna embarrass the shit out of myself today. Then.
So far this year, I've been pretty bad. I don't think I've even broken. I think I got a 99. I think I broke 100 once. But I think we're just playing best ball today.
Oh, well then, all right. That's my fucking game.
Yeah.
So, all right, we'll reconnect here in a little bit.
Worse, I just fucking witnessed in there.
Yeah.
The banter, they're obviously, I don't know, on their way to some event, the fucking some kind of tournament,
Like baseball, softball,
who
something.
knows?
Yeah.
I don't know. Look, they're the Gator people.
Oh yeah.
But they're just here oh, Joe gave me the look, Renee. Oh, he did. Oh. We should have put Kahlua in our coffee this morning. That'd be my fucking life right there. That would be my fucking life. And I'm supposed to act like I enjoy that. I remember my ex-wife get mad at me, when we'd be hanging out with another couple. And I would just not really engage. And she'd be like, there's that. And I'm like, you all fucking bore me. I'm sorry. Every conversation is just well, he's having a real rough time at school. Fuck, who cares? Bore me. Boring fucking drivel.
This is Bill's life motto of if it's not fun, I don't want to fucking do it.
Nope.
That's exactly. That's what I get from this.
I'm not forcing the fucking. I'm no longer gonna force myself into social situations that I don't want to be in.
It seems like a nice way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, like every couple, you know, they have like other couples, you know, that they'll hang out with and stuff, right?
Yep.
Like, I just find it very rare that we both like the other person, you know. Like, either if it's her friend and her friend's husband, I can't stand the fucking guy, or I can't stand her friend.
Right. What's worse is when you
like the guy.
And what's worse is when you go out with a couple that you like, and they bring a set of friends, and you don't know them, and you clearly within 5 minutes don't like them.
Mm-hmm.
That's even worse.
I've been that guy more often than not.
Right? Their friends are like, who the fuck brought this guy?
I'm the one that brought the friends nobody liked.
All right, we're at the golf course.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh,
Got that right where you want it now? Sounded good.
I mean, it is that uphill is hard.
There we go. That's a shot, Bill. Get up there. Fuck yeah, we're on.
I think it's gonna roll over.
No.
Yeah. I hit it too much. That was a good shot.
Confidence, damn it.
Yeah. Post that like Trump.
That's right, we're only posting good shots like Trump does.
Yeah. Go ahead. Is that for bogey? That's for double.
Go ahead and pull that pin.
That could be really bad. Yeah. Clutch. Fucking clutch.
All right, Bill.
You can leave the pin in.
All right, Bill. For par. Well, you fucking suck. Okay, we're at the turn. We're even.
Even at the turn.
Those fuckers
We
gave
made
up
a
4
hell of a
strokes.
rally.
Those guys gave up 4 strokes in 2 holes.
4 strokes on 3 holes.
3 holes.
We got 1, and then 2, and then 1.
So
the last 3 holes have been.
we played some pretty good golf here at the tail end of the.
I warmed up a bit. My irons are getting a little better. Had a good tee shot on the last that par 5. So,
I'm now gonna start drinking,
you know.
so it's gonna go to shit.
might,
Might go to shit.
but that's the beauty of this game. It's the only thing you can suck at and still have fun. And
Sex.
get drunk playing. It's the only sport you can play drunk and not get hurt.
That's right. That's right. Softball? You can do that in
Oh
softball.
no, you hit the fucking ball in the face.
I don't know.
That's Claudia Farrell.
I'm not athletic.
I mean, she was sober, but you can get hit in the face sober, you can get hit in the face drunk.
That's true. All right, here we go. Yeah, we'll mic those guys up. Fucking shirt, yeah. Jesus. Should we get that? Let's get you peeing. Yeah. How's the stream over there?
Game last night, though. Boom.
Jesus. I don't know if this is YouTube worthy. Maybe.
Frank Drebin, Police Squad. Remember that?
Yes. He's at the press conference. All right, we got enough of that.
Next hole's over there, right? Thought so. filming and I don't know it, and all of a sudden there you are. It's fucking creepy.
I don't want you to plan anything.
Well, I know that, but like, I just look over and there you are like that, and it's just a fucking weird look, dude. If you could see yourself, here, look, hold on. I'm gonna take a picture of you. I'm gonna show you what I see, so you can see what I see. This is how fucking creepy you look.
Yeah, like this doesn't look.
Yeah, you see
stupid.
how creepy I look? Yeah, see, right in your, except it's more like this.
I'll be laying in bed, and I'll be on my phone, and Stacey will come walking out of the bathroom in her robe, and every morning she's like, "That always makes me think you're filming me." I was like, "No, I'm watching my TikTok."
Do a couple more times, we'll get about 4 strokes back.
Oh, geez.
We make one good shot, and their composure just goes to shit.
Yeah, all you gotta do is pull.
I would just like to point out that those two fuckers made fun of the Cyclones. They've hit a couple shots. They're all over the fucking place now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the pressure's
right
getting
where
to
we
him.
want 'em.
Pressure's getting to him.
Damn, this is gonna be our hole, Russ. Where we fucking hit the bed.
This is where we get about 5 strokes back. Because another blade job goes all the way down by the tree. That's pretty
My
good.
baby. Good boat.
Pretty good. That's a deep roller.
That's a gimme. I think he meant ours.
Where were we, Matt?
On the shit, dude. That's where it was. Yeah, you gotta put it there, dude. No, no, you gotta actually put it behind it. You gotta play it as it lies.
That's what we've been doing this whole time.
Dude, I don't ever fluff the ball up. Never in my life. No, I want to win with integrity.
See, should have left it where it was.
Hey.
We got a bogey.
42 and 42. For 42 on the front, 42 on the back.
84?
Got 84.
I'll be up there by 3.
Okay. I'll see you there.
Yep.
9, 13, 8, oh wait, no, sorry, that's the 42. 7, 13, 19, 24, 28, 32, 36, 42, 48.
We smoked him.
Smoked them by
6 strokes. Which is
For a
usually about
90.
what I last. So
About 6?
about 6.
Yeah. I get 12 in me every once in a while if I
Oh, I'll get carpal tunnel.
pop a
I'll get
fucking Viagra or something. Pop Viagra to jerk off.
All right, that's golf. Now we
That's golf.
that's right. Now I guess
3
we
beards
yeah.
was the victory.
I guess we get to watch the Fever.
Fucking
Yay.
murdered him. Oh, yeah, because she probably has a fucking non-contact ACL injury because nobody touched her. She just fucking fell.
Look at that, a little surprise.
How much did you drink on the normal amount?
How about extra 3?
Oh,
6 homeboys plus 3.
bro. Fucking right now.
So about, no, I put a 12 pack.
Pull up, Caitlin.
Pretty close. Might feel like it's 9 or...
Oh my god.
That was a bad shot.
Steer it! Oh fuck, they're gonna score 2 runs off that.
Wasn't a great shot, but they should have just waited for a couple people to get under the... Come on!
Why is Caitlin Gardner? What's going on?
Yeah, do that shot all day. There it is.
Yeah. Dunk it.
And one.
And,
Oh
she
my God! How do you?
Oh, she ain't missing this one though.
did. Oh my God! But then it should have been in his.
Took you 4 chances, number 7. I'm walking here.
I'm walking here.
Because she's from Boston. Boston in my ear. Because she's from Boston. No, that's her name. She's not from Boston.
You're a fucking moron.
Because she's from Boston. No, that's her name.
Look hers. Fucking hate that shit.
Oh.
This is the first, though, so Ionescu has a chance. New York, the 1-point lead with 1:56 remaining. Keep in mind.
It's a barn burner.
It's a barn burner.
The last 10 games against the Liberty. As a fourth-quarter comeback last July.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ball don't lie.
Oh.
Buttholes are tight.
Come on.
Come on, girls, you got this.
Shoot it.
Shoot it.
Take her.
Pull up.
This bitch can't guard her. Come on.
Shoot
Shoot
it.
it.
Oh, nice shot. Oh, my
Oh.
God. What was that shot?
She's so bad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And you call that though?
She called. She.
I know she did it, but why is that what it takes? The shit that they don't fucking call. Nobody touched her. She's just bad. She's just bad. No, literally no one touched her. Is that really a foul?
Oh, she gets free throws too?
The amount of fucking layups that they airball,
She was doing good
Like-
all fucking game.
like off of the backboard and doesn't hit the rim.
Kelsey Mitchell's had like 4 of them in this game.
It's unreal.
Let's have a cigarette.
Because they can't dunk.
Honest to God, Kelsey Mitchell's had like 4 of those.
Look at him. He's coaching.
Indiana was up 15. Oh no. Oh, jeez. And a foul, yeah, absolutely.
God damn it.
How does she get that much space?
If she beat that chick.
I know, but how do you not collapse the lane? Look at that. There's nobody anywhere near, like. Oh, yeah.
Oh, she hit her in
She
the
did
face.
make all the contact. She initiated all the contact. She came back into her. Yeah, fucking look at it.
I mean, might as
She
well.
was vertical, like she jumped into her.
No. They're
She
gonna
smacked her in the
reset it.
face afterwards.
They're gonna reset it and Kevin's gonna hit a 3 to win.
Miss it. God damn it. Alright, yeah, Caitlin's got to come back in. Alright.
Bunch of shit.
Hey, throw it to me so I can make a 3 to win.
I'll be right here. Give me the rock. Miss it.
No, that'd be terrible.
It's better, yeah.
Yeah.
Advance the ball.
They can no matter what.
Yeah, I guess.
But a second and a half would have bounced around until the ball.
Oh, right.
Come on.
Foul?
Oh my gosh. Nothing. Nothing.
That's bullshit.
The ref's not even looking at her. What
No, he's a
fucking
fucking cunt, that's why. Look at this shit. She's holding her the whole fucking time. Hands, dude. Oh my god, she fucking goes up underneath her. Oh my god. The officiating in this league is the absolute fucking worst. Look at that. That's a textbook foul right in front of that motherfucker.
He wasn't even looking at it.
official in the hand. Oh my God, you're such a fucking cunt. I hate referees with every fucking fiber of my being. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. I hope his fucking plane crashes.
We have to have him.
Stupid motherfucker.
The other side of the ball, though. Don't listen to the side he's hitting on.
I want to hit off this side to hit the 13 with the cue so that it goes into that. Well, why would I do that? Because it's cool.
Because it's cool.
I think I should just make the 9 and bust everything out of there.
I think you could do that too.
Yeah, that's just way smarter. Oh my!
Did you hear me? Did you pick that up when I said he's following it right before he shot?
That
Well,
was
thanks a lot, Parker.
Bro,
that was so much smarter.
Thanks a lot, Parker.
he's following it because he won't listen to his partner.
No, it's supposed to
I
hit
need a
off.
beer. You need a beer? You
No,
good?
I'm mad about that.
You need a
shot.
beer?
No,
Hey.
I don't want a beer.
I'm bringing you one
He
anyway.
doesn't deserve one, no.
Can this fit?
No.
Garbage. That's bad.
Yeah. How did it not work out though?
No, it was supposed to hit off the
Just
rail a
the
little
10,
bit.
13, 9
Just
would have
shut up! I
fallen.
know what I was trying to do.
Trying to do it.
Trying to do it?
Doing is the problem.
What are you trying to do?
That's the goddamn problem. You always try to do
You
it.
know what? I'm done with this.
My partner's done with it.
I'm done with this.
Come on.
Come on now.
There we
I'm
go.
trying to do it. I'm trying to do it over here, and you're trying to do it over
Alright,
there. We gotta try to
split
do
the
it.
uprights.
Can you hit it?
6.
Can you hit it?
I think
I
so.
wasn't
Come on.
trying to not make it.
Yes!
Got it. He got it.
You don't have to say it 3 times.
He got it.
Polly want a cracker?
It's my Tourette's coming out. Sorry.
Your mom was a cracker. This cracker's dick.
It's a cracker.
Pick me up, Dustin.
No.
Come on!
Oh my God.
Yeah, let's go.
Ball in her.
Is
it Polly head? Is it?
Hey, you need to treat my stick better. Give me-
Fuck you and your eye. God damn it.
Man, I wonder how I'm gonna do this.
We haven't had very good shots for the last few, huh?
Bro, no, that's just me fucking up. Oh my God.
Oh, we're about to lose again.
Man,
You're
you're
right
just
in the front.
you're just in it, bro. You're in it to win.
Right behind you, ladies. You know, there's another Iowa-only place. I stopped at Get and Go to get gas on the way. Is there a bigger shithole convenience store in the city of Des Moines than the Get and Go? It doesn't matter what side of town you're on, man. They're all the exact same. Some chick with a mullet working by herself. Yeah. Standing half in the door, half out of the door, smoking a cigarette. About 3 feet away from the propane refill tanks. She sees you pulling into her parking lot. There's always a creepy guy that just hangs out there all the time, right? I used to work there and got fired, but he kept his 52-ounce refillable mug. He's got to fill that up and lean on the counter for a couple hours. She gets busy, starts pricing gets out the pricing gun, starts helping her price all the Duck Dynasty Zippo lighters. And been there for 15 fucking years. Got dust all over them and shit. And by the time you get up there with your shit, she's totally oblivious to the fact you even came in the store in the first place now, right? So now she's on the phone with some douchebag while she's ringing you up. Oh my God. Like, you don't even know me. Well, you kind of know me. You know what I'm thinking sometimes is really cool because it's like I don't even have to say it or anything, you know? It's like you already know and stuff. And I don't know, maybe we'll go to a NASCAR race or something. And we'll just kind of 10:05. $10:05. I didn't know you were fucking talking to me. It's not 10:05. So I want this Duck Dynasty Zippo lighter. It's an antique. Now it's 13:05. And I'm going to set your fucking mullet on fire. Have any of you guys been to Vegas at all? Yeah? You guys know they have slot machines in gas stations in Vegas, right? It's completely ridiculous to me. You know, the place is crawling with casinos everywhere. You can keep a crackhead out of a crack house, and somebody's addicted to gambling, he's got to get gas every once in a while. I think gambling's worse than drugs, personally. I think gambling should be illegal before drugs. It's a far worse addiction. There's no guaranteed payoff. Who would shoot up heroin if there was only a 1 in 3,000 chance you get high off it? Nobody. This better be the one, man. Just mortgaged my house 8 times. See more death in casinos than anywhere. You ever been to the nickel slot section at Prairie Meadows? It's like fucking hospice. No stools, just a bunch of Craftmatic adjustable beds. 10 blue hairs on oxygen. Oxygen mask off to the side so they can smoke a cigarette. What does combustible mean? Huh? You're gonna be back in town. We're having everybody over for supper. It's like, Mom, did you just say supper? Is there a redneckier word in our language than supper? It's just a stupid fucking word. Can't even sound cool saying it. Just supper. Jesus Christ had 2 jobs in his life. 1, save mankind. 2, get rid of the word supper. That's why there was the Last Supper. He just stood up at the head of the table and addressed everybody just like, all right, guys, seriously, this is the last one. I'm not fucking around, man. We are not using that dumbass word anymore after tonight, all right? Tomorrow they're gonna kill me, and after that, it's AD. All dinner, bitches. All dinner. Just like, I don't know, man. Some people give them money, some don't. I don't know where you guys fall on that. Like, I say fuck it. Give them a fucking buck, you know? Like, well, who am I? Who gives a shit? You know, most people that won't give them money, they're just like, well, I don't give them money. They'll buy drugs with it. I'm like, fucking good, dude. Your life sucks. Here's $1. Fuck, go get some fucking heroin. By the way, if you can get heroin for $1, I want to talk to your dealer because I got a business proposition. I don't know, man. You know, who commits the most crimes? Somebody with some kind of addiction that can't afford to feed their habit, right? That's who goes out and robs people, mugs people. They got to get money, you know what I mean, to feed their addiction. So I'm like, cut out the middle, man. Here, fucking dude's nodding off in the corner. Guess what he's not doing? Robbing me. I'm just saying I like my homeless people busy, you know? It's just idle hands are the devil's playground. I see this one girl all the time, kind of, she always stayed in this median, and because I always wonder like what got them there. I kind of want to know what the story is sometimes, you know, because I have questions like right away. She's always in this median, like dancing around. She's got like her belly hanging. She's always wearing a tank top and belly hanging out of the bottom of it. She's just like, I always give her $1 just for dance. You should give her $1 because she danced. I don't give a fuck. Like, everybody deserves $1 for that. But I'm like looking at her like, what's the problem, bitch? You're not starving. Like, can we move on to step 2 in the process? Like, you ever see like a homeless chick that's like passable? Like, you get to the stoplight and you're like, I mean, you know, take her home, give her a shower. I mean, you know, maybe a trip to Ulta. Change her fucking life. That'd be a loyal ass bitch, man. You would never fight about anything, ever. Like, bitch, you wanna go back to that fucking median? I'll put you right back to the fucking median. Right where I fucking met you, right? You better shut the fuck up. I will put you. I know, it seems like I'm punching down. And I am. Fuck you, yeah, I'm punching down. Fuck you. But just like, I've got a solution. So, the same people a lot of times that won't give them money or anything, they're the same people that'll be like, why are we sending money overseas when we got people we could help here? Well, you're not doing it, motherfucker, so, you know. And those are the guys that'll get like mail order brides and shit like that, you know. I got a 30-year-old wife. Where'd you get her? Russia. I don't know, you know, shit like that. That promotes horrible things, you know. That's human trafficking, all that shit. It's terrible, right? So I say you put a stop to that shit. Clean up a homeless bitch. Keep it stateside. It's a fucking slogan. Stop human trafficking. Clean up a homeless bitch. It would be like a show like The Bachelor. You got 5 chicks and only 4 shopping carts. Sorry, only 4 of you can get a shopping cart tonight. Sorry, Doris, we had a great time, but, you know, now I guess you're going to have to go home. Or, I mean, like, middle-class people and, like, rich people and poor people could completely trade places. And the middle class would still just be the same exact people. Like, nothing would change at all. Like, what if we decided, all of a sudden we just decided that rocks were currency? Just rocks. And all of a sudden the poor people are rich because they live on gravel lots and shit, and there's rocks everywhere. Rich people are poor because they got these well-manicured lawns in the suburbs, not a rock in sight except that one big one with their fucking address printed on it. So that's worthless. Middle class, just enough rocks. Not enough rocks to put our kids through college, but too many for some food stamps, so we're staying right here. Not going anywhere. I own my home. I'm not taking any risks. Comfortable. Could you imagine how many things in the world that would change? How many industries would change if rocks were currency? Like, there'd never be another riot in a third world country. Who's going to throw their savings at the fucking riot police? Fucking nobody. Like, dude, you just threw your last $100 at an Israeli tank. You're a fucking savage. Strip clubs.
Sad news, ladies. Candy got stoned to death last night. Turns out she was just too good at her job, okay? So we're going to tone it down a bit here, okay? Safety first. You know how much I respect you all as women, first and foremost. The real difference between rich people, poor people, and middle-class people, it's really just a state of mind. It's really an attitude, just kind of an outlook. It really just boils down to how many fucks you give. Because rich people give a lot of fucks about everything. A rich person can get an electric bill in the mail that has a $3 charge on it that came out of nowhere, and they are throwing a fucking fit. They're calling the energy company. They're threatening lawsuits because Todd at the end of the cul-de-sac is a lawyer and we did not authorize this. Have you ever heard that phrase out of anybody's mouth that wasn't a rich asshole? I did not authorize this. Poor people have never not authorized anything. Shit just happens to them. But that's what they're doing, 24/7, weeks, months, however long it takes to get that $3 charge removed from their bill. The middle class, they get their bill, so now it's a $6 charge because the rich motherfuckers didn't pay theirs. Middle class just doesn't want to feel shitty about themselves, so they're just like, it's $6. It's not going to make or break me. You know. Got to keep the lights on. That's the right thing to do. It's responsible. You know. I want to fuck up my credit score. That's what separates me from the poor people. My credit score. Got to keep that intact. Poor people are like, I don't give a fuck. I wasn't paying it anyway. I got a really long extension cord that reaches my neighbor's house. I'm good. And their Wi-Fi is unsecured. So I still got Facebook on my track phone. Excuse me. Behind. Excuse me. Sorry. Love you guys.
Love you more.
Woo-hoo. I'll just come back and get my check later.
All right. Just finished first set of Funny Bone, rushing. Now, Bill's.
Should we have the Mission
Headliner.
Impossible music?
Yeah, we should. Yeah, totally.
Man, this is like right on it, right there.
Yeah, what is it, 25 minutes there?
Yeah, we're gonna be there in 20. We have 23 minutes. See, I got into that religion thing a little. And you know what else I wanted to remember to do that I didn't?
Yeah.
And I want to remember it for this show.
Okay.
But here's the thing. This is my show, so I can play. So at some point, I may just say, hey, Chris, what did I want you to remind me of or something? Because it won't fucking matter at this show. Hey, look at that girl dancing in titters.
Yeah,
Give me some of them titters.
I'm married, so.
Anyway, I want to try to do that ventriloquist thing.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of some way. Dwayne, I talked to Dwayne last night and I was telling him about that and he was cracking up. We were just in the green room and I was doing the and he just thought it was fucking hilarious. And so, shit, I left my sunglasses. Oh no, they're right there. He was telling me he used to do a thing where his dummy was psychic.
Yeah.
So he had the dummy with a blindfold and he'd have people hold stuff up in the audience. I thought that was so fucking funny. And then you get it wrong. You sit the dummy with the fucking blindfold. So holds up some nail polish. Like, that's a microphone. What are you doing with a microphone in your purse? Oh my God! I'm like, hey, do you see yourself ever doing that again? And he said no. And I was like, man, I might have to throw that in if I start doing this fucking bit.
Oh God.
Oh, it fucking killed me. Oh, that was so fucking funny. Oh, I just had the picture of it in my head. It made me laugh so hard. Man.
That I think that was the second time that I've heard the middle class
Oh, yeah.
discussion, and it always makes me laugh.
I love that joke. I feel like it's one of my more thought-provoking / funny. The, like, you know, George Carlin was always my hero. To me, that's a bit that's like, that's the bit that's the kind of comic I want to be.
Yeah.
Like, just right. You
Yeah.
know? You don't have to be on one side of the aisle or the other. Oh my God, what's going on up there?
No.
You don't gotta be on one side of the aisle or the other to agree with all that.
Right.
Like, you know,
Everybody can get that.
I used to start that out like kind of dogging on Trump. But I don't really do that anymore. I just kind of just go straight, because I mean it's a joke about economics, not politics.
Right.
So if you make it about politics, then all of a sudden nobody wants to hear it. You know?
Yeah.
But a buddy of mine. No.
Yep.
We stay on, don't we?
Nope.
No?
That'll
Okay.
take you down to Kansas City.
Okay. Good job. Good job out of you.
This is my route.
Good job out of you. I should have known. Like I had a buddy when I put that post up on Easter Sunday. It said, because Easter Sunday was 420.
Yeah.
Well, April 20th is also Hitler's birthday.
Yeah.
So I put up a post that said, Easter Sunday at the Musks. Happy birthday, dear Adolf. Because it's funny. I don't care if you say it was or wasn't a Nazi salute.
That's right.
The joke's fucking funny.
It's funny. Let me ask you this.
And so this buddy of mine was telling me, you know, why don't you, like, look, and he goes on this whole thing about how he doesn't, I just want somebody to do good for America, I don't care, but, and he's full of shit, because he obviously is a Trump guy.
Right.
Otherwise, he wouldn't tell me not to talk about politics on my
Right.
Facebook page. It's like, what? Like, you would think, like, you wouldn't talk about politics, like, you lose half your audience.
I remember that comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't have an audience. I have the audience that's in front of me
Right.
when I perform. I don't have fans that come to my shows in other cities because they know who I am.
Right.
Some people know who I am in Des Moines and will come and see me when I have a show in Des Moines. That's it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, friends and family. Other than that, all I've ever done is just work.
Right. So, are the best jokes the ones that make you uncomfortable? Make people uncomfortable, do you think?
No, not necessarily.
Like, I was thinking when we were listening to your set on the way tonight, on the way there. Like, well, like the homeless, homeless girl, right? Like,
yeah, when you can give
I
them
should not laugh at that, but it's that funny that I have to
Exactly.
laugh. That's what I'm talking about.
Those are I wouldn't say the best, but those are my favorite to do.
Yeah.
You know? Because it's, I know every time I do that bit, I'm taking a chance.
Yeah.
And when, most of the time in comedy, after you've been around a long time,
taking a chance is trying something new.
Right.
Taking a chance is just going up with bullshit, seeing what happens. That's taking a chance. But when the bit itself is taking a chance,
Yeah.
over and over again, and you pull it off 9 times out of 10,
Right.
because it's not necessarily that they're not uncomfortable. Everybody knows it's funny. What I'm trying to get them to do is let it be outwardly funny.
Yeah.
Like, they're afraid of someone reacting to them laughing at that. They're not afraid of laughing at it. They're afraid of what someone else is going to think if they see them laughing at it. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, I was just thinking of that on the way there when we heard your set from last night, and then I was kind of watching the reaction of the crowd tonight to that same series of jokes.
But yeah, like, I think I might have made somebody. I think I kind of pissed some chick off a little bit with the home, because I said, I know it seems like I'm punching down or whatever, and some chick was like, yeah, and I was like, yeah, I am. Fuck you. Yep, I'm punching down. Fuck you. Shut the fuck up. But the bit still needs some sauce. Like,
Yeah.
trying to figure out just the right language to
Right.
get the points across that I want to get across, because I'm kind of asking for people to take a lot of poetic justice on that.
I was surprised that the shopping cart line, there was a little bit of an audible, like, pause from the audience a little
Yeah.
bit.
It took them a second.
Yeah, to catch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, that's what I and then when they do catch it, it's funnier, because
Yes.
they had to go on they had to figure it out. They had to put the puzzle together themselves. Like, it's funnier when they have to actually fucking make a connection.
I have always, regardless when I see people like that on the side of the street, I always remember something that Ross said one time in the morning about, do they really need the money? I mean, they have a really nice Sharpie. They've got a sign with a really nice Sharpie. And I always look at that and think, yeah, they probably don't need the money. You know how
That's
expensive Sharpies are.
Yeah, they're $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. That's where I buy all my Sharpies. You can actually get like a 3-pack for $1.25. The poster board. See, now I forgot the line about the sign. I forgot to talk about the creative sign. The guy that said, "Bitch can't hit me with a quarter." But see, that's the stuff when, like, you know, when I'm making the special, all that needs to be perfect.
Yeah.
All those lines need to come at the right time. All of it. All the wording's got to be right. I mean, it doesn't, you know, have to be perfect, but
Right.
But yeah, that's. I mean, I'll post more stand-up clips probably after the special,
Right.
because I don't know what's going to end up. I don't know what that half hour is going to end up being.
Yeah.
So I want to post something that I want to put in there. I don't know. I guess it might not matter. But that's why
It's your
I.
content. Now you tell me what you want to post. That's
Well, I would just rather. That's why I like posting stuff from the podcast,
Yeah.
because that's not material. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yep.
And it shows that we're funny. At least we think so. I'll be curious how it sounds. But it's so funny. See, we're gonna go from a crowd like that to this, and it's just gonna be night and day.
Yeah.
This will give you a nice little window into my fucking life.
The amount of times I'd be like at the Funny Bone for a week, sold out shows every night, just crushing. Then you fucking drive to Lansing, Kansas on a Saturday. There's 14 people in the crowd. You're trying to do the same fucking shit.
Yeah, you can see why people talk about that it's grinding it out.
100%. That's what grinding is. It's just harder to grind when you don't need the money.
Yeah.
But the grind is what keeps you sharp, keeps you good on stage, you know?
Yep.
So you stop, kind of stop grinding, kind of lose a little bit of your sharpness on stage. So, I don't know, it's hard, man. It's hard to figure out what the right balance is, you know? I mean, a lot of the comics I know that have, just made a living like me the whole time, I mean, I don't want to live their lifestyle anymore.
Right.
I don't want to have a shitty apartment and like not have money to fix my car, like just
right.
Any one little thing that can go wrong just completely derails everything.
Yeah.
You literally have to have almost everything has to be perfect like all the time.
Well, that was kind of the way it was for you when COVID hit, right? Like
yeah, it was fucked. Well, and divorce didn't help.
No.
So it's either I go do that 1-bedroom apartment thing. I mean, at the end of the day, if all I was doing was stand, but the problem is, I'm not in love with stand-up like I was 10 years ago.
Right.
Like every part of it, because you gotta love the journey. You have to love every part of it. And if you're not loving the journey anymore, it's time to fucking probably make some adjustments. So now, I always did comedy on comedy's terms.
Yeah.
And now I'm doing comedy on my terms. And that's the difference. And the difference in me on stage because of that is I give a lot less of a fuck about being asked to come back to that place. Whatever place that is. So I have more fun on stage. And I don't care about the results as much. Obviously people pay to see you. You want to give them a good show. It's not like that. It's not like,
no, you're not mailing it in, but I think you put it a really good way. You're doing comedy on your terms. It's on your terms now.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Well, and that's kind of the goal. But to do that with comedy, hopefully you get to the point where you can do it on your terms. Well, if you don't get rich and famous and can do it on your terms, then you make some other adjustments so that you can do it on your terms.
Right.
And at my age, I don't know how I'm supposed to go throughout the rest of my life with no property, no nothing.
Right.
I'd have never been able to buy a fucking house just being a fucking opener my whole
Yeah.
And that was the thing. I'm resourceful. I mean, I always found, when you're a comic and that's all you're doing, you always you always have to find ways to, backdoor stuff.
Right.
Like free golf. I could play free golf when the round guy was at KGGO. Me and the round guy just show up at, I can't remember the name of the course anymore, but just be free. Just play with the round guy. I went to Disney World for free. I'm sorry, Universal Studios for free because I was doing Orlando Improv and the MC worked there. So I got free tickets, went to the fucking Universal Studios. That shit's hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Right.
So, like, a lot of times you get to do stuff for free because of that's what you're doing. And then, you get tired of having to do that all the time.
Right.
You get tired of always having to have a back door, Like, I had to learn how to jailbreak my own Fire Stick so that I could fucking have free TV without having to pay for cable and shit. But the reality is, everything works better when you just pay for it.
Yeah.
Whenever, when you jailbreak a Fire Stick, it's only a matter of time before
they figure it out and they...
Or something. Or
send a patch.
You got to redo something. Yeah.
Yep. I had that happen once with MediaCom years ago. They shut my cable off for non-payment of bill, and I had just like basic cable from like channels 2 to 13 because at the time you had satellite and they didn't have local channels. Well, then I finally paid it, and somehow they opened up all the channels, and I was still paying $12 a month.
Oh.
So I canceled the satellite. I had fucking full cable for $12 a month for like 4 years.
Nice.
And I would have had it for the longest time, but I had to move and change the fucking service, and I was like, this sucks.
Yeah.
But it's one of those deals like, at any point they're going to tell me,
yeah, you're just waiting for the shoe to drop.
Yeah, you've been stealing cable for 4 fucking years.
But you can see, like, Funny Bone, that's like family. That's like just all love. And,
yep.
Like, you can see why I love to be there,
Yeah.
You go in there and everybody just treats you like they love. I mean, they do. The people that have been there forever love me.
Yeah.
I love them. It's a family.
And is it the Funny Bone that asks you to open or to do that, or is it normally the comic that comes in that they give a list or something and say,
oh no, Leisha calls me,
okay,
the club owner. And that was the girl that was on the phone on the way out. That was Jessie. That's shit. I pulled out way too far. That's Leisha's daughter. And she's basically, the manager.
Yeah.
She's the manager on duty tonight. So Leisha was married to Paul. He's the one that died that you heard me and Willie talk about. She's his widow. And so, it's been, like Dwayne said when he brought me on stage, it's been 20 years I've been friends with Dwayne.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing comedy 25. That's about right. About 5 years in was when I started being friends with all those guys, when I started getting taken more seriously. And I think I was the first guy that just showed up, like Willie, you had Willie, and then you had these other guys, guys like Dwayne and stuff that were kind of transplants or whatever that had done comedy elsewhere and kind of had their, they had their bookers they worked for and everything. But, Willie was Des Moines.
Right.
And I was the only Des Moines guy like that since Willie. And I think I've talked about it on the podcast. I would go to the club every night and just sit there. And
Oh, yeah.
So there were nights Paul wouldn't even fucking talk to me the whole time I was there. He'd fuck with me. But, you know, by the time he died, I was like one of his favorite people.
Yeah.
He'd call me all the time. He'd fucking call me. He'd always say the N-word at first. You know, hey, how you doing, Joe? Because I was from the north side, so he always made fun of the way I drove.
Well, after following you over here, I can't imagine why.
Well, not the speed. Because like I said, I've never been like fast driver guy. Oh yeah, we're looking a lot more sparse than
I was gonna
before.
say the cars have really cleared out since we were here.
I mean, the good thing maybe is that everybody that is here is
It's
at
here for the show.
now,
Yep. Look at that, we made it to 7:32.
Almost. I was hoping I'd fucking get here right before.
All right, here we go.
I go to the bar.
So this is weird, like, you know, you come up and there's all this anticipation because it's like, okay, the fucking headliner's up now and stuff. But the problem is during that time, people got to get drinks and shit, and there's only like 20 people here, so you lose half your fucking audience as soon as somebody wants a drink or has to take a piss. So right now, I want everybody to go take a piss, and I'll wait. Well, I mean, if I drink enough water, how old do you think I am, sir?
Younger than me.
How old are you?
I'll be 52 next month.
I mean, we ain't that far off. I'm 46. I mean, I guess my dick still gets hard, but that's not for long, right? 52? Yeah. But thank you guys for coming. Seriously, very glad. I had a set at the Funny. That's why I walked in a little bit late. I had to set at the Funny Bone, so I did that. Drove straight here. Busted my ass to get here, so y'all better fucking love me. And almost hit a deer on the, yeah. Hey, could you imagine? Have you ever almost hit a deer like at this time of night?
Yeah. Yep.
Is it not worse than actually hitting a fucking deer? Right? Whole rest of your trip, everything's a goddamn deer. Start getting pissed off about normal shit, you know? Who puts a mailbox right next to the road? Why would you even do that? Flags up, it looks like antlers, you're an asshole, sir. The car was making noises and shit. I was just getting ready to start cursing my car, but I stopped because it might be listening. Because cars are like women, man. You can say whatever you want when they're not around, but you gotta be really careful what you say when you're inside them. I think maybe that was a problem, like, with my last relationship, is my brain just goes funny. Like, it's not good in relationships. Sometimes you gotta humor a bitch, you know? I just humor myself instead. That's how I end up like this. Like my girlfriend recently said that she could smell sex. And I'm like, oh, bullshit, you're lying. She's like, no, seriously, I can. So, just so you know. If I ever come home and you've been cheating on me, I'm going to know about it. Now I know you're lying. Those are the tester jokes right there. That's how I figure out what the fuck I'm dealing with tonight. Didn't like either one of those. You might as well just fucking leave right now, because I got 45 more minutes of shit just like that. It's going to be a long goddamn night for all of us. You know what I really love, though, about election years most? Is there's going to be a Summer Olympics. I fucking love the Summer Olympics. I don't know, not so much the Winter Olympics. Anybody even watch the Winter Olympics?
Yeah.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? What's your favorite sport?
Downhill.
Downhill? Right on. Yeah, all right.
Super G.
What the fuck is Super G?
Downhill super fast.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
So they got a fucking bunny hill at the Olympics? There's two different things?
Boy.
A lot of people say curling, you know. Yeah, that's what everybody says curling, because that one's achievable. So I'll sweat my kitchen floor today. I can be a fucking curler. Give me a beer. Oh man. If there's not an ice skater getting clubbed in the knee, I'm not watching that shit. It's not entertaining to me at all. They did let the Jamaican bobsled team back in, though, which was cool, except you never saw them because it's on network TV and there's decency laws. You're saying those bobsled suits are fucking tight, man. Can't have a bunch of Jamaican dudes on NBC like, time for bed, kids, bobsledding's on. You know what? Tell your mom to go to bed too while you're at it. I don't want her to see this either. I remember one Olympics, Summer Olympics, it was in China. It was like, well, I don't know, 3 of them, 4 of them ago. I don't remember, but I remember the Chinese government got pissed off at us because there was a picture. Our cycling team got off the plane, the airport, and it was funny because this is before COVID. So everybody in China, everybody wears masks all the time because of fucking pollution, right? Everybody, every day. So our cycling team gets off the plane, they have masks on, and there's a picture of it. The Chinese government got pissed off, so they made them look bad and wanted us to apologize. I wouldn't have apologized for shit. I would have been like, hey, better safe than SARS. But I do, I like the summer ones, man. You know what I'm really into? The summer breakdancing? That was a fucking scam. That bitch just scammed everybody. They're in Australia like, dude, can we go for free to this fucking place? And just be like, that was great. What a fucking brilliant thing to do. No, I do. You know, what I'm really into in the Summer Olympics is women's gymnastics.
I'm sure.
Not for the fucking reasons you think. No, I'm not a fucking pervert. No. I'm not even attracted to those chicks. I'm not. You ever seen a women's gymnast? Nobody wants to stick their dick between 2 rocks. It's not comfortable. I realize they're flexible and all, but there's plenty of soft women that can put their foot behind their head. I'll take one of them. That's all I'm saying. Not only that, the fucking Chinese ones are like 10. That's what was crazy in China. Like, yeah, come on over. We'll pretend we'll even let women do shit for a couple weeks and let them wear shoes that fit and everything. No, I love women's gymnastics because they are hilarious. You will never in your life see more unnecessary arm movements than you will in women's gymnastics. Like, I'm watching this chick on the balance beam, and she hasn't done shit yet. She just starts out in the splits on the balance beam, and before she does anything, she's like, and they're fucking like, are you fucking serious? This is what we're doing? Do a fucking cartwheel or something? I miss Michael Phelps, man. That was my dude. Yeah. Like, that picture of him taking a bong rip was like the best thing that ever happened to me. You want a reason to legalize it? 22 gold medals, bitch. In a sport you gotta hold your breath in, nonetheless. And all his endorsements started dropping in, which is completely stupid to me. The guy got a DUI between the first 2 Olympics he participated in. Got another one not too long ago, and nobody dropped him then. That's dumber than the bong rip. How does Michael Phelps in a million years ever get a DUI? Like, if I'm Michael Phelps and I'm drunk and I'm driving home and I see a cop behind me, I'm driving my car into the fucking river. So, I'm a road breaker, little bitch, you ain't catching me. You must be out your goddamn mind. I'm doing my worst stroke too, look.
Oh my God.
Frosted Flakes buy me another car, I don't give a shit. Speaking of shot, I had a heavy Jaeger night one night, and I did some shows not too long ago in North Dakota, because I'm a fucking star, that's why. Anybody ever been to North Dakota?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? You guys can back me up on this, like, everywhere you go in North Dakota, there's just these fucking, like they know, everybody wants tourists to show up. Doesn't matter what state you're going to. North Dakota's no different. Like, that's why the speed limit's 75, because they're just like, we get it. Just fucking get to Wyoming. But everywhere you go, they know. That's why everywhere you go in North Dakota, you see these signs with just shadow people pointing like, Lewis and Clark were here. Pretty sure those guys were fucking everywhere, stupid. I don't know if you ever read a history book or anything, but Louisiana Purchase was really big, covered a lot of ground. And all those guys did was wander around and take notes with an Indian. It's not that impressive. Throwing a bong in a six-pack's my freshman year of college. It's not that big a deal at all. Anybody can do it. I drove through a town in North Dakota called Grassy Butte.
What?
It's pronounced Butte, but if I pronounce it properly, the joke's not funny, so just fucking hang in there. Because you know how your eyes just like finish reading shit before your brain does? You know what I mean? Like, I'm driving along, it's like horrible weather, I'm miserable, I see fucking Grassy, B-U-T-T, fuck the E, I hate this place, I'm out of here, I want to go. But as soon as I drove through Muddy Vagina, I was like, I'm serious, I'm done with North Dakota. I got a DUI in North Dakota. Yeah, it fucking sucked. It was the worst, man. Like, you know, like we've all had that moment, right? Like where you know it's you. Like you see the lights in the mirror and you're just like, oh shit, there's nobody between us, is there? And then I had that wishful thinking moment, right? Where I was like, all right, I'll just pull into this gas station and I'll pretend to get gas and he'll just keep going because I'm obviously busy. And I'm practicing shit in the mirror, you know? And I pull into the parking lot, and as I'm pulling in, I was looking in my mirror to make sure he was still behind me, and I didn't see to my right was this huge dumpster. And I sheared my passenger side mirror off on the dumpster right in front of the cop. I still pulled up to the gas pumps. I was committed to my ruse. So I pull up there. Cop gets out of his car all cocky, you know. He's one of these like fresh out of the academy douches. He's like 22 and I gotta call him sir. It's fucking bullshit. He comes walking up all cocky and like, we can all agree, right? There's two kinds of cops in the world. There's kind that want to protect and serve, make the world a better place for their children and their families and serve a higher purpose. And there's guys who got beat up in high school and want revenge on the world forever. Guess which one I got? And I knew exactly what kind of cop he's going to be because I could tell he's about.
Oh,
man.
And I knew he was 5'2", because as he was walking up to the car, I was watching him in my good mirror. And he actually fit in the mirror, his whole body. I mean, he was built like a brick shell. He could probably bench like 500 pounds. 5'2", fuck him. You know, I got that reach, son. Yeah, he comes walking up all cocky. And the first thing he says to me isn't like, what's your name? What are you doing here? License and registration. First thing he says, did you see what you did to your mirror? I guess, sir, I'm aware of what I did to my mirror. Do you know why I pulled you over? Because of what I did to my mirror? It's like, no, stupid, the original reason. So I'm in a rental car as used to my own car. And in my own car, my lights come on automatically. I was driving just fine. I was too drunk to go, eh. So I'm sorry, I apologize. Here's my license. It's a MasterCard. Shit.
Oh my God.
So now I'm to the point where I'm trying to barter. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm in North Dakota, you know? Give him a woodchuck pelt to fucking let me go or something. I don't know. So my hotel we could see the sign for my hotel, like from where we were standing. So I'm just like, come on, man, just let me go. Like, here's the keys. You can leave the car here. I'll get it in the morning. Like, please, just I'm a stranger in a strange land. I'm a tourist. I came here to see Lewis and Clark artifacts. Is this how you treat your tourists, sir? I won't spend another dime here. I'm like, come on, man, my hotel's right there. And I tried to show him my room key to prove it, but it was one of those fucking Domino's pizza ones. Didn't fucking prove shit. So he's like, buddy, your blood alcohol level is so high, you shouldn't even be standing up right now. And I'm like, exactly why you should let me go. Obviously, I got the strength of 10 men, and I'm a fucking badass out of respect. And I was driving better than you with my lights off. It's a fucking accomplishment. The worst part of the whole thing isn't like the event itself. Like the event itself kind of just becomes out of sight, out of mind after a while. It's how to deal with it at the DOT, because the DOT shares information, so you got to do it at your hometown DOT as if it happened in your hometown, right? So there's like few things more embarrassing in your mid-30s, which I was at the time, than going to the DOT to get a non-driver ID. Just take your real license in there, like fucking, I don't know, punch a hole in it or something. I can't have it anymore. Apparently I got to have my fucking mom in the car with me or some shit everywhere I go now. Got to blow into something to start it. You know? How you explain that to the kids? Maybe to go faster, buddy. And it doesn't help that everybody at the DOT is just a miserable fucking asshole. Like, everybody that works there. They're all pissed off about the decisions they've made in their lives. They're just angry. Like, I'm in there trying to make light of the situation. Everybody's mean mugging me. It's like, Jesus, I'm the one that's in trouble. Smile, bitch. Shit. You go walking up to this miserable fucking bitch sitting at her computer in her skin-tight gray pants with the front butt. Like, yeah. When the front butt arrives, the sense of humor goes. That's how it goes down. The front butt consumes laughter. It eats humor. If she was walking, if she had a hat on, everybody would be like, is she walking backwards? Like, oh my God, lady, that is the longest zipper flap I've ever seen in my life. It's like a crescent moon. Jesus. And I said one of the funniest fucking things I've ever said in my life off the top of my head to this lady, and she gave me nothing. And that's why I'm talking about her now, because I'm going to make some goddamn money off of her. So I walk up there, she's typing up my non-driver ID, and she asked me if I still wanted to be an organ donor. And I'm like, yes. Of course I still want to be an organ donor. It's the right, humane thing to do. Everybody should be an organ donor. But maybe, considering the circumstances of my visit, can we cross liver off the list? Fucking nothing. And that's why there's no justice in the world, you know? We all have that moment in our lives, you know, where you thought of the perfect thing to say in a conversation or an argument, but you didn't think about it until like an hour later. No, it happened for me in the moment, like it's supposed to. Couldn't be in front of you guys doing what I do for a living. No, had to be at DOT in front of front butt lady. It's fucking bullshit. No, but I do. I love this job. It's the greatest. Like, it's, I mean, there are sacrifices. It's not like, you know, just partying and having fun like everybody thinks it is. Like, I've missed a lot of shit. Like, I missed my son's last 8th grade band concert because I was on the road, which was awesome. I don't know if you've ever been to a junior high band concert, but they are fucking brutal. They are really bad. All the kids are coming out afterwards. All the moms are fucking standing around like, oh my God, that was so good. Like, so good. Like, I had tears. You did such a good job. First of all, how do you fucking know? There's like 7 other kids playing the same instrument as your kid. You have no fucking idea if they did a good job or not. Could have been up there faking the whole fucking thing. You'd have no clue. Yeah. Yeah. Like, my son played the trumpet. He could have been up there the whole time just... I have no fucking idea. And my son loved to play the victim too, you know. He'd come home acting like the band teacher's being mean to him. Like I'm going to drive up to the school and slap the fuck shit out of the guy or something. Band teacher says I'm not practicing, or everybody's... Band teacher says I'm not developing the way I should. Like, yeah, because you don't fucking practice. Which, thank you, by the way. I don't want to listen to that shit when I'm trying to watch Netflix. It's brutal. Like, dude, I have seen that trumpet twice since I bought it. Both band concerts I went to. These other parents, they fucking hated me because I'm not like them. You know, I didn't think I was doing my son any favors by bullshitting or lying to him. I always told him the truth. That's what I think a good father does. These other parents couldn't stand it because we're on the same hallway afterwards. And all the moms are, oh my God, so good. Oh my God, looks so good. As soon as I see my son, I'm like, dude, what the fuck was that? That's some of the worst shit I've ever heard. Seriously. Like, do you guys, like, have a band room or something that you go to every once in a while before you do this shit in front of people? And what's the band teacher been doing all year? Just stealing money from me? What the fuck's his job? Not progressing like I should. So then he says to me, well, I'm going to wait. You guys need to hear this joke. No. So then he says to me, well, the band teacher says, if I keep practicing, I could be Miles Davis. All right, maybe it is time to drive up there and slap the shit out of that fucking band teacher. Tell my kids some shit like that. Like, dude, you can start practicing right now, 24/7 from now for the rest of your life, and you will still be miles from Davis. Not even fucking close. Not even the same fucking universe, bro. Just do something else. And my son, he took laziness to a level I didn't think existed. And I'm trying not to be that guy, you know, the crotchety old fucking get off my lawn dude. Back in my day, I don't want to be that guy. We've all had that guy in our lives, you know. I remember my grandpa talking about cars at one point, you know. Back in my day, the cars were burp-a-dee-dee-dee-dee. That bullshit, Grandpa. It took you 6 hours to get to Missouri. Your car fucking sucked. And fucking roads weren't paved. Fucking radio didn't work. Just give me that shit, you know. So I want to be that guy. Because the reality is, every single invention since the beginning of time has been inspired by laziness. Everybody says necessity is the mother of invention. Bullshit. It's laziness. You used to have to get up and walk across the room to turn the channel on your TV. And somebody was like, fuck that shit. I'm never fucking walking 10 feet again more than once a day.
That's what kids are for.
Eh. Cavemen invented the wheel because they were tired of carrying bitches back to the cave by their hair. Beginning of time. They're like, Boogie Woogie's heavy as fuck. I'm rolling this bitch from now on. This is just stupid. We're smarter, not harder. Ugh. I'm gonna roll her in here to my cave. I got hieroglyphs of Bill Cosby. Because hieroglyphs predict the future. It's predicting the future. Don't get weird. I didn't do it. You know how devastating that was for comics of my generation? We fucking worshipped Bill Cosby. We all grew up Cosby kids, man. Worshipped. And you know how traumatic it is for a white guy in his 40s to have to get rid of all of his sweaters fucking instantly? It's not cool. But this is how lazy my son was, man. I bought him a PlayStation 5 for Christmas. And you know what he uses it for? He uses it to watch YouTube videos of other people playing video games. How do I have that conversation without sounding like an asshole? What am I going to say to him? Back in my day, we actually played the video games. We were go-getters, my generation. We went through 8 worlds to save that princess. We didn't fuck around. That's something else I got in trouble for, too. When he was about 13, he wanted Grand Theft Auto for his birthday. You guys familiar with Grand Theft Auto video game? Yeah. So I bought it for him. And his mom got pissed off at me. That game's terrible. He shouldn't be playing that fucking game. Like, come on. He's 13. You know, he knows the difference between right and wrong at this point. If he doesn't, guess whose fault that is? We've talked, it's fine. You know, he knows the difference between a video game and real life. He understands that in real life, you can't just kill the hooker and take your money back. It just doesn't, it's completely frowned upon. So I told him, you fucking thank them and you tip 20%. Like, I did the right thing. They deserve a tip. Yeah. Hold on, last joke. So, this is the first joke I ever wrote. I'm going to tell you guys. When I first told my friends that I wanted to be a comedian, and when they all got done laughing at me for all the wrong reasons, I told them this joke, and they were like, "Yeah, maybe he's got a fucking shot, maybe." Now, keep in mind, this is 25 years ago, okay? I was 21 years old at the time, and I was still getting boners for no reason. Which I totally still get at 46. They just don't last as long, and they're not as powerful. But I can get a boner mowing the fucking lawn, man. My neighbors think I love to mow the lawn. Really, I'm just vibrating it on the mower the whole time. But it happened the worst possible time. I was at the doctor getting a physical. And he comes rolling over on his little stool, you know, and he's like, attorney check time, drop your pants. And I'm like, shit. So I just happened to have a boner for no reason, like right in that moment. So I dropped my pants, and he's like looking at me like, what the fuck, this is new. Because this dude was my pediatrician. He'd been my doctor my whole life. So he's looking up at me like, fucking, this is new, like, and I don't really know what to do with myself, you know? I mean, he's on that stool. It's right fucking there, you know? And there's eye contact. It's weird. So I started running my fingers through his hair. I was like, fuck it. I'm Bill Blank. Thank you guys so much. Let's hang out and have a couple more. Thank you guys.